Hi, Trish Rayburn here with the story of Blissworks, the history of Blissworks. And we're at, right before I opened the yoga studio in 2004, we were looking for real estate, right? We had to find a space that could support us as we began. And, I wasn't born with a head for business. It's not my strong point per se, but I'm pretty good at visioning I get something in my mind and I can hold that vision and kind of bring it into reality. And at the time of opening the yoga studio, maybe I didn't know I had that superpower as much, but in my head, trying to figure out what budgeting and how much things are going to cost, for whatever reason, it just came in my head that I could afford $500. $500 seems doable. I could pay that for rent every month and let this little yoga studio, get its legs. So we looked at all sorts of places. It was important for me to have the studio downtown New London, and it still is, because I feel like we're helping in ways that we don't even comprehend, but putting a good vibe in the downtown area, which I love. So the place we found was in the Dewart building, which is across from the Guard Art Center, that giant building that's nice and full now. It wasn't as full in 2004. It was just starting to be renovated back then. But we found a back space, and it was like a warehouse space, a giant room with super high ceilings and the industrial, whatever you call those things on the ceiling that the air goes through. And the landlord said he would give it to me for $500, including utilities. So that included utilities. So it was $500 flat. And not only that, for no cost to me, he put in a floor. It was a plywood floor, and which we glazed a whole bunch of times to make it shiny, but literally plywood. And he painted the room the colors I wanted, which were orange. You might know we have orange walls at Blissworks. And it was ductwork. That's what's at the top. That was pink. He did all the ductwork in pink, and the walls were orange. And we had a little bathroom in the corner of the studio that he also did pink. So that's how we started. A big wall of mirrors and our plywood floors. And we opened our doors on the first, it was a Tuesday morning, February 23rd, 2004. That's where Blissworks began. All right, stay tuned for the next video.